Are the very large desktop streamers of today, like Destiny, content thieves? People like Destiny and Hasan, and to be fair, I'm a fan of Destiny, at least a casual fan. I don't agree with a bunch of stuff he says on politics, but I find him entertaining. But is the brand of content that they do ethical? And I want to lay out an argument that perhaps it's a little bit iffy, I think. I bring this up because I was recently watching Destiny's stream where he's reacting to Hasan Piker's appearance on the Iced Coffee Hour podcast. He, Destiny, reacted to the Iced Coffee podcast episode for over an hour total on his live stream.
To you, are you ever bothered to an extreme level about negative comments?
Yes and no. I think it's frustrating to have people.
So just that time alone, for over an hour, he's essentially playing a YouTube video from another podcast with his little webcam in the corner and a chat overlay on the screen. Meanwhile, he's live streaming this out to, I don't know, when I watch Destiny, he usually is at about 6,000 to 12,000 live viewers on YouTube and Kick combined. And simultaneously, he is collecting occasional donations via the subs on Kick. So just right there, he is broadcasting this Iced Coffee Hour podcast out to his large audience for over an hour. Now, if you're watching this stream live at the time, do you really think you'll feel the need or want to go watch the actual podcast episode on the Iced Coffee YouTube page after? My guess is probably not, especially as Destiny probably covered all the good and juicy stuff anyway and skipped some of the pleasantries and introductions. He also listens to these podcasts quite often at an increased speed, so you're getting through more of the podcast episode faster. Now, if it just ended there and it was just the live reaction on stream when the stream's actually live, it'd be one thing. Sure, the Iced Coffee Hour in this instance would potentially miss out on some of those Destiny viewers watching the podcast, but those only the ones who happen to be watching Destiny live at the time. But for everybody else who wanted to actually see the Hasan appearance on the Iced Coffee Hour, you'd have to actually go to the Iced Coffee Hour YouTube channel. The other option would be you had to rewatch the Destiny stream, or the VOD as they call it, but this is not really that common, as people usually watch streams live or not at all, as they can simply wait. And this is the big part, I think, of this discussion, the questionable part at least, in terms of ethics, is if you don't see the stream live, lots of fans of Destiny and these other large desktop streamers, you can just wait for an edited YouTube upload that'll come maybe a day or two later. And this, like I said, in my opinion, is where the ethical question comes up and actually gets bigger in terms of, are these desktop streamers stealing content? Because not only did Destiny in this instance react to the Iced Coffee Hour episode live on stream, as I said, for over an hour, but after his stream is done, some editor, maybe it's Destiny, but I'm assuming it's some editor that he hires, will clip up the stream and then make YouTube videos, which are uploaded straight into Destiny's very popular YouTube channel. In fact, Destiny, I believe, has multiple YouTube channels he does this on, but he definitely has the one main one, just Destiny, that is very popular. And here, looking at Destiny's YouTube channel, you'll see this Iced Coffee Hour segment was uploaded onto this channel, titled here, Graham Stephan confronts Hasan on socialist grift. Destiny gets triggered. It's just cut off there a little bit. But this video isn't a small part of Destiny's stream or even a small part of the Iced Coffee Hour podcast. It's a video that's an hour and 17 minutes long. And throughout the video, it's for the entire part is kind of about Hasan being on this show. So it's Destiny playing the video in the background while he watches and listens, and then pushing pause and then reacting to this podcast. And what I think is about to become a real topic of discussion and debate online, as these desktop streamers like Destiny and Hasan, and there's really not that many others, it's mainly these two that are very popular in politics. There's some others that are a little bit kind of a tier underneath, but they've gotten so popular. This YouTube upload is 1 hour and 17 minutes long, and let's look how many views it's gotten. It's gotten 211,000 views, and it's still posted just one day ago. Now, if we go to the Iced Coffee Hour YouTube channel and see the video that Destiny was reacting to, we'll see here it's 2 hours and 33 minutes. So it's about twice as long as the one Destiny posted, which Destiny is 1 hour 17 minutes. But this one only has 132,000 views, and it's already been up for 4 days. We cannot see the more advanced numbers, such as average view time, on these videos, but still, Destiny's chopped up YouTube video reacting to this podcast has about 60% more views, and it was uploaded 3 days later. The Iced Coffee Hour podcast, yes, it's twice as long, but overall these two videos are performing about the same right now from a potential to generate ad revenue on YouTube. The Iced Coffee Hour probably is still a little bit ahead in terms of revenue generated, but Destiny's video also has not as much time to generate clicks and watch hours. Now, is this fair? Iced Coffee Hour had to set up the venue, plan the show, coordinate the schedules between the two hosts and Hasan, potentially pay Hasan. If, to be honest, I don't know if this is true. I'm not exactly sure how the podcast kind of world works behind the scenes, but they had to plan questions. They had to obviously put in so much more work than Destiny had to. Destiny, in this instance, just had to turn his computer on, get his stream going, and then give his thoughts. To be clear, though, Destiny has built a large audience throughout years of quality content, but so has the Iced Coffee Hour. And to be more specific, Graham Stephan, as Destiny even used his name in the title of his YouTube video, or maybe his editor, but whatever, same thing pretty much. But Graham Stephan is a well-known person on YouTube, so it's not like either one of them, Destiny or Graham, really needs the boost in exposure that much. But it's interesting here how literally one streamer, in this case Destiny, can post a reaction to their video and essentially match them in terms of YouTube ad revenue. And to be honest, I don't know about this. This seems a little bit wrong. I think there's going to be some serious ethical and business related, just like in terms of what is fair in the world of content creation, some questions about that related to these large desktop streamers in the near future. I've kind of heard this debate online before, but I think it's even more relevant now just due to how massive these desktop streamers have now become. Because how in this instance is this good for the Iced Coffee Hour podcast? You have, say, 8,000 people roughly watching Destiny stream live as he's putting this out and reacting to it on stream live. And then you have another 200,000 people plus and rising who watch this hour 17-minute long Destiny video that he put out here on his YouTube page. And I don't think many of the people that watch Destiny stream or watch this hour 17 long YouTube channel are going to then go watch the actual podcast itself on the Iced Coffee Hour channel. It's not like Destiny is going to be reacting to the boring parts of that episode. He's going to be reacting to the most interesting moments in all likelihood. And I think the fact that this Destiny YouTube video already has over 200,000 views in one day, and the Iced Coffee Hour still is around 130,000, somewhat backs up that argument. That it's not like Destiny is just giving them free exposure, or whatever the argument would be for reacting to this video. Again, this is the main part, I think, for such a long time. Another downside to this very long reaction video by Destiny, from the perspective of the Iced Coffee Hour show, is that Destiny has many fans who clip his videos and also post them onto their content for their YouTube channels. Now, this is just the first one I found here in the middle. It doesn't have that many views, but perhaps there are others, I don't know. But the point is, I don't think the Iced Coffee Hour is going to be able to have copyright claim or anything over this video, because it's a video that'll have Destiny's face, Destiny's watermark all over it, even if the video is Destiny reacting to the Iced Coffee Hour podcast. So to summarize here, the Iced Coffee Hour is losing potential viewers, ad revenue, and traffic to their page from, number one, Destiny's live stream, where he streamed to thousands of people. Number two, Destiny's edited YouTube video posted to Destiny's main channel, which again got over 200,000 views. And number three, other people clipping up Destiny's stream or YouTube video and then re-uploading that. And even if it's reacting to original content, like in this case, the original content creators, Iced Coffee Hour, is going to have no claim to that because it's basically reposting a reaction video. And then to summarize how Destiny is benefiting from reacting to this podcast. Number one, donations generated while live streaming, like through Kick subscriptions. Number two, the YouTube ad revenue generated from that reposted video, which again, we went over, that's going to be substantial. Number three, traffic generated from the live stream and YouTube video, which can then funnel to Destiny's website to sell merch or to sell other things like that. And then number four, something else which has not been discussed yet, all the live streaming hours that occur by simply reacting to other people's content, other people's podcasts, other people's YouTube videos, such as this Iced Coffee episode, can all be used then to market Destiny to streaming platforms to negotiate exclusive deals. Rumble and Kick do this, probably Twitch does as well. Offer deals to streamers to get them to stream on that platform and therefore bring their audience to that platform. Like Destiny right now currently has a Kick deal. And I know Destiny does other things on stream other than just reacting to YouTube videos and podcasts, but it's certainly part of it. So at least can be argued, as I'm doing now, that reacting to long and longer form podcasts and YouTube videos can be to the unfair detriment of the original creators of that content and to the unfair benefit of the person reacting. And I want to make a final few clarifying points here. I think this is more of a problem because now these desktop streamers have gotten so big and so popular. Some guy watching YouTube videos to his streaming audience of 100 live viewers is not that big of a deal. But when the streamer, aka people like Destiny or Hasan, are more popular than the podcast they're reacting to, then the streamer kind of acts like a centralized hub for the content. And as I've been, or at least a specific type of content, like maybe Destiny is into politics or something like that. So if he's reacting to all the big podcasts that come out, or some of them, people might just be like, I'm just going to watch Destiny react to it. It's going to be most of the podcast anyway. And I don't think that's fair to the content creator, as Destiny farms a ton of views and engagement off that original content. Another clarifying point. I am not saying this to be anti-reaction content. Reacting to things is just human nature, and it's existed long before YouTube and the internet. And in general, I have no problem with like a reaction type video. They're great. For example, a channel like Abba and Preach, and there are many channels like this, in my opinion, should not be lumped into this large desktop streamer issue, even if they are very popular like Abba and Preach are. Abba and Preach do not react to humongous parts of a podcast in the same way Destiny is doing in this case. Abba and Preach will cherry pick little things of a video, like recently with Fresh and Fit with their drama, and then they'll react to those short clips and then give their take on them. And so when you're watching a Abba and Preach video, you definitely don't feel like you've consumed the entirety or a large part of that video that they're reacting to, at least in my experience. Like if you see them reacting to Fresh and Fit, you don't have any feeling like you've consumed a large part or significant parts of Fresh and Fit's entire stream. It's when you react to a 2.5 hour long podcast, like the Iced Coffee Hour podcast with Hasan, for over an hour on stream, and then on top of that, you post an hour and 17-minute long YouTube video that gets over 200,000 views in one day, far more views than the original video itself, that I think we should be starting to question if these large desktop streamers are just stealing content, or at least part of their job, because I know Destiny does other things, and again, I like a lot of his content, and if there should be a limit to how much reacting is ethical or appropriate or fair in one video or at one time, or just in one stream in general. So with that said, thanks for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, what you think about this. If you agree, great. If you disagree, fine. Let me know why. But thanks for watching. Have a good day.